Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. For those who joined us last night in the live stream, man, we can't appreciate it. We cannot thank you enough for it. We had a good crowd for a Saturday. You know, like when we get over 30 people watching us, that's a great crowd. All right, we've pivoted, and our content is not as YouTube friendly as it used to be. So anytime we get over 30 people, man, we're absolutely thrilled. So again, for those of us who joined us last night, thank you. I've been kind of hinting a little bit on some of the other stuff that I've been getting into, and they started pinning my ears back last night. What are you into? I want to be first into the breach, all right, before I start talking about it on my channel. I want to flesh it out a little bit. And I've been drifting more and more over towards Chronos, not because I believe that it to be the new future or anything like that. It's just sometimes it is fun to just chase these absolutely crazy high APRs and just see how it goes. Now, from a pure investment standpoint, the numbers make sense. They really do. You're looking at some of these things. I'm getting 380%. I'm getting 1,700%. You go looking at that, and you're just like, well, how could I lose? How could I lose? And then you do. But the fun stuff about it, I'm not a pure APR chaser. All right, look, man, we talk about this a lot. I'm thrilled with 3-digit APRs in good projects. So all of the liquidity pools that I'm into, and you know what, we'll just show them to you. So all of the liquidity pools that I have the bulk of my YouTube money in, they're good pools. All right, they're absolutely solid, rock solid pools. 560. That's my Alamo. Hands down, that is my Alamo. The APR is great. It's effectively a stable token, paying out that kind of money. It's just wonderful. I've been pushing real heavy into, or starting to push into Secret Osmo because, come on, Secret. All right, I don't do enough Secret videos, but it's pretty well covered by people who are much bigger in the community. So, you know, I take a pass on it, even though I really shouldn't. 629, that's been my bread and butter. That's been my bread and butter for a while right now. But what I'm illustrating is that I'm happy with big APRs, but I'm happy with big APRs in good projects. So let's talk about Crow, because these things are just absolutely nuts. So I've been peeling off a little bit of my reward money more and more, and I've been coming over here and dabbling in some of these just absolutely crazy projects that they have going on over here. And with this too, I'm happy to show you. So this one was the funny one. Was this Tectonic? I just I wanted to see how quickly the rewards would accrue. And I think I got about $8 in here. I mean, I have like nothing, just a little bit of Crow. Yeah, I think sitting right down here. I have just a little bit, and the reason that I put it in there was simply to start. Yeah, look, I do got a little bit, so I'm currently supplying 24 Crow. I don't know what that is anymore. What is it, about $8? But I did it because I wanted to pick up Tectonic for free, just because I think it's funny. That's it. Look, man, this is not a serious investment for me, not at all. But it's fun exploring Chronos and really digging into it and seeing all the different apps that they have and what they're doing. So that's the only reason that I'm in there, man. Look, it's not something that I would recommend from a serious investment standpoint. I understand that Tectonic has a pretty passionate community, but you know what? It's a meme. It literally, I don't want to have the fight. All right, look, man, when you have that many zeros after the decimal place, look, man, it's effectively a meme token. Anything that goes up into, well, we only have 5 trillion, so it's not fiat. It might as well be. All right, might as well be with that kind of number. So it's not a serious investment for me, but I did do the video. I showed you guys how to do it and all that. So you're going to need the multiple wallets. You're going to need the Chronos bridge. You're going to need the crypto.com. You're going to need it on your phone. There's some steps to getting it in there. It's not that hard, but there are in fact some steps. So if this is something that interests you, we literally have a video to show you step by step how to get your money in here. But This is the one that I'm not talking about. I haven't been talking about it, even though I've been dabbling in it, because again, I want to be first into the breach before I start talking about it on my YouTube channel. I'm not telling you to risk your money. I'm going to risk mine. I am more than happy to risk mine. And the reason that I'm so comfortable doing it is because it's all APR money, man. The 60, 70 bucks a day I get from the 60 or $70 I get from Osmosis Daily. It's fun to spread it around. It really is. Again, these things are not serious investments for me. They're just not. Look, you can do the math and you can break it down, and on paper it looks fantastic. But if you're chasing these big APRs into these very, very sketchy projects, man, it's you know what? You do you, bro. You do. Look, this is us right there. See that? Not financial advice. You do you. But the reason that I've been shoving some money in here is just because I'm curious. I'm really curious, and it's not my money. So just coming over here to mm.finance, and you can make your trades right here. They have an exchange. You can add liquidity, pools, farms, everything like that. But when you come down here looking at some of the crazy APRs on this one, like right here, you can stake MMF and earn Betify at 529.81%. Here's another 500. Here's another 500 for Croissant. That one was actually kind of funny because apparently they make games. They make games, and I went and looked at a couple of them. So let's say you wanted to play roulette. So with a croissant that you're earning from your pools, you can come right over here, and you can swap crow for wrap crow. So you can make your trades, get some crow, come over here. And you can see I have a tiny little bit of my wallet, and you can start gambling it. All right, you can start gambling it straight up, and they got a few of them, but they're all kind of the same. Here you go, dice roll, coin toss. Let's do coin toss. So get this one, man. This is a very, very tricky game. You call heads or tails, and it's gonna flip a coin, and it will be either heads or tails. I assure you, and your odds are 1.98. Now you can see right down here that there's maybe it's not on here, but they have a wealth tax. So for those who are betting more than 250 every single time, the house is going to take there it is 1% for every 250 that you bet. The house is just going to take it. So I mean it's kind of like Pai Gow in a casino, which is basically a coin toss game. But the reason that I was showing you this is, for those of you who just absolutely love to chase those really stupidly high APRs, look, man, these are risky. All right, these are absolutely look right here. These are risky. All right, this is nothing that I would put a serious investment in. It's another clever way of moving money from point A to point B to point C. And honestly, man, I'm involved in enough dexes, so it doesn't. It's nothing that I would shove 5 figures worth of wealth into. But 4 figures, yeah, I could do that. I could do that just because, boy, it's tough. It is tough trying to talk something like this up and talk it down at the same time. If you guys have never given this a go with no script, I recommend that. It's a little bit. Tough, because you are looking at these amazingly high APRs, but you're dealing with tokens that odds are good you've never really heard of. Croissant, who goes out of their way for that one? I mean, I pulled it up. I looked at it on CoinGecko, so I mean, it is a thing. But here you go. Look, it just moved in front of us. You just lost 60% of your APR. These numbers change quick, man. All right, this is gambling. It is just gambling, but it is gambling with potential crazy upside. So the thing that other projects that I've been getting into that I've been alluding to have been mostly over on CRO, and it's been VVS Finance, it's been Tectonic, it's been Mad Meerkat, just because there's something different. And you guys have been pegging me, talk about different things, say something different. So I think this is something different. So I like to get out in front of it and find the stuff before they really start getting legs. And this is kind of what I found. So again, for those who are curious, I've been shoving a little bit of money over. I'm not going to show. I'm embarrassed, but I've been shoving a little bit of money over here. It's not hard to get to, man. You can get there from osmosis. Osmosis, Cronus Bridge, boom, Crow, you're up, you're running. It's not tough to get to. But this is nothing that I would seriously make a recommendation to. But for those of you who missed the rush of day trading, I think we just gave it to you. I really think that we just gave it to you because there are some APRs over here, man, that were 4-digit, 1,700% APR and stuff like that. I think even the most reasonable of us would the most unreasonable of us would look at that and go, come on, man, 1,700%. But when you're playing with house money, when you're seriously invested in osmosis and you're playing with house money, it gets to the point you're kind of like, why not? Throw a little in there, see what happens. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I wanted to bring you something different. You guys continue to ask for something different. This is something different. Play around on Crow. That's all I have to say about that one, man. Take a look at all the different dApps. They're mostly financial. And it's, I don't know, man. It's like driving a Toyota of the same model with different colors. So there's lots of this going on over here. Again, this is nothing that I would put serious money into. I'll do 4 digits. I won't do 5. That's crazy talk right there. So anyway, guys, there it is. You want a different? I give you Crow. So thank you very much for your continued support of the channel. I'm not going to do any of that. If you like thumbs up crap, I'm not doing that. Until next time, guys, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.